What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy South Plaza Kid, aka KYD, and we back at it again for another motherfucking episode of Culture with the Kid. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe the moment you get a chance. And today, I got a special treat for y'all. Today, we're doing music tees. This is something that's been very popular since the beginning of time. It's a way to commemorate your identity with the music you listen to and kind of just embed it in your fashion. You want it to kind of represent your identity and let people get a taste of who you really are. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump straight into my first t-shirt. So here, as you can tell, we have Aaliyah Houghton, one of my favorite artists of all time. Anybody that knows me personally know I go crazy over Aaliyah. And her uncle Barry Hankerson pretty much ended up dropping this shirt as a way of kind of rolling out her albums finally releasing on Apple Music and the rest of the streaming platforms. I ordered it online from their website. It didn't take too long. My favorite thing about it personally is the box cut. You can't really tell right now, but the box cut on it is just completely perfect and true to size, and probably the best shirt I've ever bought when it comes to music tees. On the back, this is obviously to commemorate her album, One in a Million, my personal favorite album as well. As her complete track list right here. I bought it for $40 on the Black Brown Records website. This is gonna be worth at least $300 to $400 within, I'll probably say, the next 10 years. So this is something, I'm never gonna sell it, but it's something I'm gonna hold near and dear to my heart. Why wouldn't I keep it? You feel me? I could pass it on to my children. Getting into our next shirt, we have the Supreme x Mary J. Blige 2019 collaboration for her, I believe it was her second or third album, What's the 411. This album was just one of the defining moments in R&B history, especially like with Bad Boy Records taking over the game around that time, and just with everything going on, and like even everything going on in Mary's own life and the music she was putting out as a result of that. Like, that's what makes this really near and dear to me. I normally just don't like go straight to Supreme for the Supreme hype and stuff like that, but the main reason I do like Supreme tees when it comes to the music is they always have the autograph right there. Even though it's a digital autograph, so it doesn't all the way count, it just goes to show that Mary herself approved of this and really thought this was special enough to really release with Supreme. With that being said, I love this shirt. The fabric is crazy. Like, I'm not sure what they printed it on, but I know that this is something that's definitely gonna last, and it has a really thick collar without it like choking you like a pro club. Honestly, this makes me kind of want to buy some more Supreme tees. Jumping into our next shirt. Right here, we have the Bone Thugs and Harmony Art of War tee for their album, obviously Art of War, that dropped in 1997. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was their second album. On the front, you feel me, you got them right here with all the artillery, and you got all the skulls and all the bullet holes and stuff like that. Really interesting piece. And then on the back, you got them all together, and then they all have the military tags. Pros. I love this album. I love Bone Thugs. I love the way they executed it. This is probably one of the coolest designs I've ever seen on a shirt. But as you can see right here, like the printing just kind of like smudges a bit. Like it's been smudging like a lot, as you could probably tell, like right here and stuff. On the tag, it tells you that he literally tells you that he printed in his garage. So I'm not gonna like try to completely crucify him. I bought this for $80. I've paid more for worse stuff. So I mean, it's not the complete worst, but I thought this was gonna be a statement piece that I could probably keep with me for at least 10 years. But after looking at the printing, that's just not gonna happen. This is probably gonna be a shirt that I wear as much as I can, I take pictures in as much as I can, and then I honestly probably leave it at that. Yeah, so Backstar Corporation, they have really good, really great designs, but I think my man just needs to really step it up with the printing. But he does it out of his garage, he does it himself, it's all DIY, so I do have to give him props there. Moving forward, right here, we have the Stussy and Yo MTV Raps collaboration. And this is for Gang Starr's album, No More Mr. Nice Guy from 1989. This was, if I'm not mistaken, their very first project. This, I'm not gonna say it was the biggest defining moment in hip hop, because I think Gang Starr really started getting no pun intended, the mass appeal once they literally dropped the Mass Appeal album. No, it wasn't called Mass Appeal. The song on that album was called Mass Appeal, but I can't think of it right now, but I'm gonna put the picture up and I'm gonna put the name of it up. I know I can't think of it right now. I listen to it every day. That's why I'm disappointed in myself right now. But back to the shirt. So the printing is excellent. It feels really smooth. I like printing where like you can rub your hand across it and it almost like feels like you're just rubbing a shirt. Right here, you got the Stussy logo, you got the Yo MTV Raps logo. Like I said, this is a statement piece. This is a straight up statement piece. Like, I went to New York in this and I got so many compliments on this, but I love this, man. RIP Guru, shout out to DJ Premier, Gangstar forever, straight up. Moving into our very final shirt for today. Right here, we have the Pro Club collaboration with Nate Dogg, and his son actually put this together. His rap name is Inhale. His music's actually really dope. You should check it out. Pretty much Inhale, he linked up with Pro Club and they did this airbrush tee. From the shirt to the airbrushing and everything, I think it was all done in LA. You got the great picture of Nate Dogg, may he forever rest in peace, the godfather of G-Funk. Yeah, man. This was something that really meant a lot to me. Listening to Nate Dogg growing up was just a very essential part of me coming up and me developing myself as a young man. He did a lot, especially throughout the early 2000s, even in the 90s. He was on every single hook that you needed. The king of hooks forever. And as you can tell, it says it right here, the king of hooks. And that's a fact. God rest the dead, RIP Nate Dogg. Love this shirt. This shirt means the world to me. This is one of my favorite pickups of this year. Well, we done got into every single one of my favorite music shirts that I done picked up this year. Well, besides the one I'm wearing, but this ain't too much to talk about. I got this on Amazon for like 15 bucks. My favorite thing about fashion is to let it really communicate with who you are. The hypebeast idea of just following trends and just looking at what's hot. I mean, that's cool to an extent, but at the same time, let it define who you are and the things that you really like. And that's why I made this music tea episode today, because when I wear things, I want people to know that it's genuinely kid and this is like what I'm about, and this every bit of what I wear is a part of the culture that I represent. Especially being a hip hop artist, I have to represent for hip hop at all times. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Culture with the Kid, another episode, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to share the video, and thank you so much for tapping in. God bless y'all. Peace.